Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Make sure to smash that like button, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright, my very first Jake Paul video. I don't talk about Jake because I don't consider him to be a real prize fighter, but the dude is entertaining, he's funny, he's a troll, he creates headlines, he gets attention, and that's something a lot of fighters, prize fighters in this game that are missing. They're missing that entertainment value that only a few fighters can provide. Whether some can provide it in the ring, some can provide it outside the ring. They're just few and far between in today's game, and Jake Paul is bringing something different. But today we learned a lot about Jake Paul. Is he a real fighter? I think he's a competitor. He's going eight rounds, going the distance, even though he doesn't have the gas, doesn't have the experience, he doesn't have the wind. I mean, he's very raw, a lot of work to do. Got no defense, got no footwork, got no fluidity, got no head movement. He's just strong for a couple of rounds, got some power, and that's it. Jake Paul lost tonight against Tyron Woodley. I scored it the same judge that scored it for Willie. I think I had it by 2 or 3 points for Willie. I mean, Willie was, he won the fight, man. Let's be real. The reason why Jake Paul won is because he's the star, he's the show, he's the guy that's going to generate money. Boxing is political, is a business, and unfortunately, Willie got robbed tonight. Got robbed of a knockdown, got robbed of a victory. He was the better fighter. I mean, the one knock, he didn't throw enough punches, but neither did Jake Paul. He didn't throw a lot of punches either. Willie controlled the fight in terms of being the ring general, made Paul back up, made Paul run, made him fight the fight he didn't want to fight. I mean, Jake Paul didn't want to back up. He didn't want to run. He wanted to come forward, but he didn't have the wind. He didn't have the gas tank. And he couldn't get Willie out of there. Willie could have easily won this fight, even knocked Jake Paul out had he let his hands go. Now, the theory is that that Willie took the bag and just carried Jake, which is a strong possibility. I mean, he had a dead man in front of him, a guy with his freaking hands down. I mean, it was open season to hit Jake and to the body, to the head, and get him out of there. But for whatever reason, Willie didn't let his hands go enough. He could have easily won this fight. Won the fight anyways, in my opinion. Should have gotten the decision. But boxing is a business, and the show will go on. And Jake Paul has to be a lot smarter with who he wants to fight next, because he ain't on that level. He's downright average as a boxer. Has a lot of work to do. And there's going to be a debate whether, which Paul brother is better. Could be Logan, but Logan has a lot to work on. But at least he's in better shape than Jake. Jake really got to work on his win. Got to find a way to be in better condition for his next fight. Because, I don't know, man. Willie, it seemed like he carried him. It really did. I mean, he had a dead man in front of him and decided not to get him out of there. But still won the fight, in my opinion. But this is too much money at stake. The Showtime contract, the attention. I mean, look at that sold-out crowd in Cleveland. It was buzzing. Showtime did a good job with the undercard. They had Daniel Dubois showcase. They had a good, solid 140-pound fight with Baranchak and Love. They had Tommy Fury on the card. So it did bring some attention. I'm actually talking about it. But Jake Paul is what he is. He's got to tread carefully with who he selects next. He should continue to fight wrestlers, not experienced, seasoned MMA fighters. To continue to fight the Ben Askren's or, find another celebrity fight. He should fight KSI. That's the fight he should really go at. He shouldn't be going after a seasoned vet like Woodley, who almost got him out of there, who almost dropped him. Well, he really did drop him. The ropes held him up. But he should be looking towards celebrity fights, you know, that will still do business. Maybe another big name wrestling MMA fighter that can't throw hands, like a Ben Askren, but those type of names that don't have that striking ability. Because Willie was decent. I mean, he just didn't throw enough punches. He had good hooks. He had good movement. He was awkward, and he made Jake look bad tonight, man. Jake didn't do shit. He didn't do nothing in that ring, man. Backed up and landed a punch here and there. So we'll see what Jake goes from here. I think the KSI fight is the perfect fight for him. Both on the same skill level. Both the same. It's a good fight for him. It's a very winnable fight for him. He just needs to get in better shape, though. But he should avoid even considering fighting a pro, a top 20 cruiserweight in boxing, and just stick to fighting old MMA fighters that can't throw hands. Because from what I saw tonight, Jake ain't going nowhere in the real professional prize game. But he'll be a show. He'll be a ticket seller. He'll sell pay-per-views forever long it lasts. But, bro, you got found out tonight, man. You ain't on that level. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.